morning and welcome to Love Every Moment, coming to you today from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Today's verse is 1 Peter 2:17. Honor all people, love the brotherhood, fear God, honor the king. Well, this is a short but powerful verse that still comes after the general heading in verse 12 that we cover way back here that says we should keep our behavior excellent among the Gentiles. Why? Because we're Christians and we're different, and Gentiles may be looking for things with which to criticize us. So we shouldn't give them any fuel for the fire and keep our behavior excellent. The first thing Peter suggests is being a good citizen and obeying the government, even a corrupt government. And now we have these four. Honor all people, love the brotherhood, fear God, honor the king. Let's look at those. Honor all people. Notice all people, not just other Christians. Honor all people, even that jerk parked next to us that runs his generator all night. Honor that person. Or that idiot at work that criticizes us and nitpicks at every opportunity. We are to honor all people. How? Well, there's a lot of ways, but two that come to mind is, first of all, not retaliating, not coming back with other criticism. Just if they criticize us, just listen and nod and say, I appreciate that feedback. Number two is just to listen to them. If that person is of the wrong political party, why don't you ask them, well, tell me your take on this issue, and just listen to them without rebuttal. Just listen so that you at least understand their point of view. You don't have to agree with it, but I'll tell you, that's a very honoring thing. The next one says, love the brotherhood. Now, when I was 13, I went to a Christian retreat for high schoolers, and suddenly I saw all these teenagers loving each other, and I was astounded because I didn't get that at school. They had so much love for each other that they had extra love that they could spill out on me. And I said, wow, if this is Christianity, I want in. That's how they kept their behavior excellent among the Gentiles. The next one says, fear God. I wish there was a better word than fear, because our modern usage of fear is not really the loving relationship that we have with God. After all, in 1 John it says, there is no fear in love. But others say, well, this is like respect or revere God. Well, it's more than that, too. My best interpretation, and this is just me, is just to remember how much bigger God is than us. He's an elephant if we're an ant type of thing. So he is so much bigger that he's more powerful and can handle any of the puny little problems that come into our lives. And so that's the idea of fear, that we could really know that that's the relationship we have. We have a relationship with a great big God who is a solid rock and a cornerstone in our lives. Now, the last one says honor the king. And this trips up a lot of Christians because we may say, well, he's of the wrong political party and I disagree with all of his decisions. And so he needs to be criticized. No, this says honor the king. Think of Billy Graham, who prayed with Republicans and Democrats, and prayed not against them, but prayed for them, prayed for their success. Because if they're successful, then America's successful, no matter which party they come from. Now, a lot of us want to criticize so much, but I was thinking of Matthew 5:22, which we covered way back here. And it says, but I say to you that everyone who is angry with his brother shall be guilty before the court. And whoever says to his brother, you good for nothing, shall be guilty before the Supreme Court. And whoever says, you fool, shall be guilty enough to go into the fiery hell. Name calling is not honoring, right? And that type of sarcastic comment and so forth, that's not honoring. If the president saw my posts on social media, would he or she say, wow, that person really honors me? Think about that. Our posts should be honoring posts. If we're going to mention the president, it should show that we are honoring him or her, because that way we are honoring God. And that's the best part of all. So let's choose to love every moment, because then we're going to love every moment. I'm your average wretch, and I hope you have a great week.